Hello, hello, greetings once again. Let's play another day of Blueprints. It's going to be wild. Day 95. Between the last recording and this one, I went through and organized all my screenshots, and then I had the impulse, not desire, I don't know, what's the word? I had the, I decided to go through and transcribe letters that I'd screenshotted. And after that, I decided to do more. I transcribed a lot of stuff into my notes, so I've got the actual wording rather than just my my kind of interpretations, my rewritings. I certainly haven't done everything, but I went through some footage, so I've got at least all of the red letters and, I don't know, some other bits and pieces. I'm going to gradually add to that over time. In fact, where is it? That way, up there. I am probably showing a time-lapse of that. It took many hours. Anyway, let's see what we've got on this day. So, lockpick kit, which is great. Magnifying glass, great. And gems. Oh, Kimberly Thompson does these. I don't think I'd noticed that before. $12.70. Is that supposed to be the 70th of December or something? Oh, well. Actually, let's see what we retained the chronograph and the shoes. That's actually pretty great. I like those things. And because of the freezer, we have a bunch of gems and keys from last time. And some money too. So I haven't kept the lucky purse. Would have been interesting to pick up the allowance after having the lucky purse. We've got a ton of stars now and 140 income. Let's grab this. And I'm just going to have this on screen for a moment because I didn't transcribe this letter yet. I'll just have that on screen there and I'll transcribe that another time. Okay, I'm going to go outside because I fell asleep in the bunk room last time. And I'm really hoping to have a tomb. I had a tomb yesterday. I don't know if it gives you a tomb twice in a row. Maybe it does. But it's probably just random chance. So let's see. Do we have a tomb? No tomb. But I'll gladly take a shrine. I will check my notes as well. I'm really hoping for Blessing of the Monk here. Not going to touch this nonsense. Not anymore. Not this time. Oh, do you remember? It said in The Curse of Black Bridge, it says, the guy says there is no key for this. And yet we can use one here, apparently. Or will it say... I'm going to use a key. Does not fit the lock, probably for the best. That's interesting. And something I noticed when transcribing The Curse of Black Bridge... Oh yeah, I've done some of the books as well. Is that there's an illustration of a hand like this one reaching up on the title page. So it says no key fits the lock, and yeah, you've got to smash it with a sledgehammer. All right, I should check my notes before I do this. Fine. Because I want the Blessing of the Monk again, so I'm going to try giving the same donation. So I got the Blessing of the Monk for 30 coins, and it lasted 4 days. Let's see if the same thing happens. So, 30 coins. Can't hold it down. Oh, I can hold down the key. 30 coins. Blessing of the Monk, 4 days. Okay, hang on a moment. So... Is it donation? Offering. Okay. I could just write it a second time. Okay, so I still don't know exactly how this works, but it appears that 40 coins gives me this for 4 days. I wonder if a different number of coins gives me this for 7 days. But I don't know. I am glad to have it. That is exciting. I want to get all kinds of crazy rooms on the outside. And I want to tell you about a new theory that I have. So one of the other things I did between last time and this time was go carefully, very carefully, through my treasure trove notes. I considered the connotations of every single thing that it gave me, and I ended up writing out, I'll show you actually, I ended up writing out all the knowledge that I have. So let's zoom this in a little more. So down here, I've written what the memo colors mean. I mean, blue and red I already know, of course, but I've written green and the specifics for the treasure trove. So if handwritten, it's always false, but it could be true. Would be true if a color were changed, and I've written where I got this information as well. If the green thing is in a white box, it's always false. If the green thing is in a blue box, it's always true. If the green thing is in a pink box, it's always false. And if it's in a sun box, it's always true. And some of these rules are kind of repeated, but from a different kind of angle down here. So the box colors, if it's white, the green memos in the white box are always false. If it's a box, if it's a pink box, if it's a moon, it's always false. If it's a pink box and it's a green memo, it's always false. If it's a blue box and it's a flame, it's always false. If it's a green memo in a blue box, it's always true. And I don't know anything about black boxes yet. I've had some, but I don't know anything about them. And then for symbols, if it's a moon symbol, if it's in pink, it's always false. If on pink box, I guess, it's always going to be false inside. If it's the next 4 after day 83, of which I've had 3 of them, it is going to be false. And if there's a flame symbol, if it's in a blue box, it's always false. And if it's a sun symbol, it is always true. And this is going to be useful because it's going to let me sum up. I mean, this is the kind of condensed version of everything that I've had from all of the memos so far. And I don't think that I have missed any of them. Like, I don't think that any of these that are unresolved that I've not mentioned down below. Of course, something could end up contradicting something else, but I kind of doubt it, honestly. Anyway, let's move on. Why did I bring up the treasure trove? I'm not sure. What am I going to achieve today? I'm also not sure about that. I guess my only plan for today is to end up with an interesting room to fall asleep in so that I can put it in the outer room. I've got some ideas for those things. Ah, yes, of course. That's why I was talking about this. My best idea of this is for the treasure trove itself, and I'll tell you why. I have one treasure trove memo that says, once I've resolved all of the trues and falses and all of that stuff, the meaning that it gives me is that the true treasure of the trove is not in the house, it says. But then another memo says, the true treasure of the trove is in this room. How can I... And I'd written in my notes previously that that was a contradiction, but it isn't, because something can be in that room but not in the house if it's over there in the outer room. So I think that is what I need to do to get the true treasure of the trove. And all I can think of that's going to be there is an upgrade disc, but why would an upgrade disc be in a black print? I don't know. Anyway, we are going to play the game. How are we on time? I could try to get to 46 again. I kind of want to do the waiting in there again. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but A Man Obsessed and Cuckoo 2. Cuckoo 2. This game loves homonyms. Is Cuckoo 2 the second cuckoo clock? Or is Cuckoo 2 saying Cuckoo 2 o'clock? I was there at 2 o'clock last time, but I don't know if I need to be patient. Another thing to think about is that the sacred hour, not sacred moment. Do I need to wait a full hour patiently from the sacred hour of 1:30 all the way through to 2:30? Kind of spanning Cuckoo 2 o'clock. I don't know, this is crackpot level stuff, but I don't have any good ideas on that thing. That is in a new clue, by the way. That the cuckoo too. Oh, the other thing on that same bit of a new clue, I guess now you're going to see my new notes, a new clue. So I've written out the whole thing here. So a man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Now, out of the entire book, this is one of arguably one of the only maybe 2 lines, maybe even unique, in that it doesn't freaking rhyme with anything. It doesn't rhyme within its own line, and it doesn't rhyme with anything else in its verse on the page. All the others do. Directory, trajectory. Double the meaning of each seasonal greeting. Actually, let's go from the beginning. If you knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. I'm looking at all the third lines, by the way, because they're sort of the black sheep. Of the evidence present and the precedence evident. Now, you could argue that... Oh, come on, no, that totally rhymes with itself. In this particular case, he had checked every space. We've got a rhyme there. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur. Kind of a half rhyme, but that's there for sure. Were searched from their covers all the way through. Now, this one doesn't rhyme within its own line, but it does rhyme with the next line. So I'm giving it a pass. And we've got over here, double the meaning of each seasonal greeting. That's meaning and greeting, half rhyme, it's good enough. Now to add on here, if his directory is considered a trajectory, that's totally a rhyme. I'm going to skip this one. This one's weird as well. Skip it. Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? Now that doesn't rhyme with itself, but it rhymes with every other line in its verse. So the 2 that are odd ones out are these 2. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. So that third line is completely an odd one out. And then here, having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? You could argue that this one is really one line. Have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Because that's about the same number of syllables as all of the other lines. Otherwise, this one's very short. And if this is one line made of 2 lines, then it does rhyme with the other lines. So this one I'm not going to think about too hard, I think. Whereas this one, a man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. The heck is this? The best medicine. The phrase is, the best medicine is laughter, right? Am I supposed to sub that in? Laughter is not yet evidence. What would that even mean? Not yet evidence. So laughter will be evidence later? The best medicine will be evidence later? I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. I don't have any strong ideas about that. It's just something that I was thinking about. Anyway, time is marching on. It's 9:40 now. Let's hide this. Let's go back in the game. What am I doing? I am going to... I've got the lockpick. I don't have anything to redraw with. So I kind of want a study as soon as I can, I suppose. Coat check early is super nice too. Let's do it. Let's get the early jackhammer. Retrieve jackhammer. Have a great day yourself. Do you know, I don't mind minding this step. I need to be looking harder in rooms. After the other day when I found that memo, which I had seen but not actually focused on, in Blackbridge Grotto, that footage on my first ever day in Blackbridge, I should say, the memo is right in the middle of the screen. I'm looking right at it, close up, like I have seen the memo, but then I'm distracted by other things, and then I walk away. I guess I thought that I would go look at it again, but then it was completely out of mind with all the stuff that Blackbridge had. Oh, yeah, that was harsh. Anyway, from that, I should be scrutinizing every room again. Anyway, I've got the jackhammer, so I'm pretty happy that the coat check does not have anything hiding, and I feel like I've scrutinized this room pretty damn closely. I've smashed both of these things, which is a shame, because only one of them had something in it. Yeah, an item is missing, said Alzara, and it was that. Something else I was wondering is, because I was reading all the red letters again, and I don't remember if it was a red letter or one of something else, but Herbert says at some point that he's got this super strong premonition that his days are numbered or something like that. In fact, let's bring it up. Premonition. Yeah. Where is this? This is red letter 6. I'm too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I'm too attached to the home our family's built up, room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition that I'll be buried in red soil under red flags, a compromise I know you yourself would never accept. And we've heard also from an email that he thinks he's going to die soon. And I have to wonder if these premonitions he's getting, I wonder if these are from Alzara. I assume that Alzara tells different things to everybody. And yeah, I wonder if that's where it's from. Let's go. Anyway, early security would actually be wonderful. Let's do that. I can start an experiment, like right out of the gate. Let's continue to scrutinize all rooms. So we have a couple reel-to-reels here. I don't think I can interact with them. I don't think there's anything to look at. They're different colors, which is a little bit interesting, I suppose. Got ducts above. On this board, we've got the staff notice, the terminal password. Effective on the first week in December, play rule for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password, Swan Song. Swan Song. Which you can totally read there. Then we've got a picture puzzle. I don't think that I should be paying attention to these arrows or the colors of these things. And then we've got a lie. The Antechamber has been unlocked. So it is not been. And keycard access is more likely to be. Okay, none of that is very interesting to me right now. We have a microwave, a coffee machine, a mug, and napkins and creamers or whatever. Okay, and then the other side of the glass. I wonder why there's the glass barrier there. Got another reel-to-reel. Got all of these monitors, and they give a password. And then we've got this, which was very useful to know. And we've got the computer. I don't think the keyboard is going to be interesting. And of course the terminal. We've got the clock, 10:20 now. A night, of course. Got some filing cabinets, which I don't believe I can open. And I am satisfied that there's nothing more to find in this room. At least not points of interest. Inventory. There's a trunk. What? Where the heck's that? Was there one in... Oh, it's talking about the one in the shrine. Huh. Okay. Keycard system. I don't have a keycard right now, so let's turn this as far down as we can. And just in case I get a utility closet, we'll set this to unlocked. Then we go back. We go back. Then we log into the network. And we hope to get a new staff announcement. No, not today. Okay. No staff announcement. Special orders. We ask for shoes, as always. Because shoes are excellent. We are going to do RTA to the lab. Yes, please. And I have a little drinky here, which I shall enjoy while we log in. We shall set up an experiment. Do I get star versus lockpicking skills? Well, I've got more than 100 stars now, which I'm quite happy with. So I think for now, let's work on the lockpicking skills. Tomorrow room, hallway from hallway, apples. I think tomorrow rooms I get quite frequently, so I'm going to do that. Combine. And that's actually excellent. I haven't had a single tomorrow room yet today, so I'm going to get a lot of lockpicking skills today. Research logs, pause experiment, packet management. I think that's it for here. What's next? Let's go to here. We've got a bunch of redraws in the corners. Attic would be excellent. I'm a bit worried about the number of doors that I have, though. Like, if I don't have another source of redraws at the moment, so I'm worried that if I grab this and I don't get given any, I could just be served, you know, things pointing the wrong ways or dead-end rooms, and that would be problematic. So I think I will redraw and get a bendy room. In fact, I do want tomorrow rooms. I want as many tomorrow rooms as I can today, so I'll just take the break room. Skill in lockpicking has increased. I should mark them down. Lockpicking. One time on day. In fact, it tells me how many triggers in the menu, doesn't it? But I'll. That's the best way to do it, so I don't forget what I've done and what I haven't. I can always add them up again, I guess. Never mind. I'm being too careful. All right, we're going to look harder in here again. We're going to look at all of the billiards stuff. I like that there's 9-ball one and the regular, however many ball one. Is it 15? No. Yeah, might be 15. 7 each plus the 8-ball, I think. In pool, I mean. Snooker has many. Have you ever played a game called Bar Billiards? It's in some pubs in the UK. It's on a very small billiards table. You only play from one end, and there are some pockets in the middle of the table. It's an excellent game, but they always have the rules right next to the table because no one can remember them. It's great. It's good for small spaces, so you don't need, because you don't need to get around all angles of the table, so you don't need a bunch of room for the cue to swing back and smack people in the head or bang into the walls or whatever, since you only attack the table from one side. Anyway, so I don't think we care too much about this. I think this is all just flavor. Let's do the puzzle. Hope for a key card. That'd be great. 15. Oh, that's new. I'm guessing it means do it twice. So 2. Yeah. Okay. So 10 times 5. I think I always forget them. So 50. And then subtract 20 twice. So we've got 10. All right, easy peasy. I guess I should note that down. Billiard room. Break room variant. Oh, did I not write this somewhere? Oh, up here. 2 dots around the rim means perform the instruction operation twice. We have a silver key today. Not quite what I hoped for, but it will actually be useful now-ish, soon. Actually, no, I'm not in trouble anymore. Never mind, we move on. Let's go north, see if we can get up the wing. I suppose the hallway is good. Yeah, let's take it. So that's twice. Are not more likely to be locked. Let's continue northwards. I want a straight through room if I can. I cannot. So the hallway makes the most sense, more lockpicking skill. And I guess now I will turn. I should be even looking in these hallways more carefully. I could have it all link up nicely. Or I could get the Nook and get a couple more keys. I would like to save some hallways for further north. So I think I will get a Nook here. I should have been scrutinizing that hallway. I'll have another chance, doesn't matter. Now, I think the thing said... No, the thing was talking about the den when it said the den is not special or something. Not more to the den than meets the eye. Yeah, that was part of a new clue puzzle. Oops. This is part of instructions for the billiards puzzle. Sinclair has many more secrets that he will take to his grave. Must be a way to open. So, does that sort of target symbol, does that mean antechamber? If it does, if that means antechamber, then Her Ladyship's sleep diary is specifically saying put the antechamber in the outer room. Does it mean that? I don't know if it does mean that. I should think about where else I've seen that symbol. Okay, we have a rook now, a rook in the Nook. Maybe I'll try to change do the chess puzzle thing today. I would like to get the armory again. I think I've scrutinized this room pretty damn well. Okay, we move on. Should I backtrack or should I forge onwards? I think I forge onwards. No. It's because I'm not asking for that. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, 2. Gems, please. Thank you. Do I want to go downstairs? No? Okay, let's go north. Let's do the boudoir. And I should scrutinize again. I doubt I'm missing anything in here. Flowers. Pillows on the floor. I don't like that there's pillows on the floor. We have a mannequin. We have a lit lamp. We have some fancy shoes. Hello, a mirror that isn't a mirror. Gramophone is turning. We have the Christmas photo. Shoebox. Red letter number... I forget. It's the first one I got, I think. And these things are weird, but, I mean, I don't know if that's just decoration or it's just a thing that houses have, or... I have no idea. But anyway, I am not seeing anything of huge interest right now. Trophy room would be excellent, but then I would love to get a study somewhere. I think I will take the trophy room and hope for a hallway on the next draw. I wonder how I'm doing for time as well. Okay, we've got a camera up here, which I don't think I've ever noticed before. We have a stag or something. Fireplace. Leopard. Leopard skin things. Trophies, of course. And I don't think I'm missing anything. Can I use this spear? Ceiling? Can I use the gun? Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything here. North. Let's use the lockpick. Can't do it. Is this the time for a silver key? No. A hallway would be perfectly cromulent here. Okay, let's scrutinize the hallway. We're looking up, as instructed in the opposite of the red prints, and as instructed in the drafting strategy which talked about ducts. But I am not seeing anything. Alright, let's go west. Oh, come on. I'm tempted to redraw. Actually, the hallway would also be fine. I still have a bunch of four-way hallways that are available for use later. This is fine. But I think I might turn and go the other way now and hope for something facing north. Throne room, I will take. If I could rotate that would be great. I don't want to waste a hallway here. I should take the throne room while it's available, even though it's not quite the doorways I would hope for. Anything for me today? It seems not. So I've got a king now. And I think I have scrutinized this room quite carefully. I'm not sure if I've ever gone beside these statues here. Not statues. Are they statues? Maybe they are technically. Suits of armor. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I guess that's that. Let's continue north. Don't know what the time is. Lockpick? Okay, good. Can I afford to lose half my steps at this point? I might come back to it. Let's use a redraw. I don't really need the commissary. I don't want to use my last redraw. Let's rewind and risk the weight room. Risk it. Hopefully I will find somewhere that I can get... Am I doing for time? 12:30. Not permanent. Yes, we've got that. The 8th angel points to our dreams or something, which is to do with in the below the catacombs. Points to our dreams. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything in here. I want to go north. I'm really hoping not to hit security doors. Commissary might be wise. Observatory would be better. Let's see what the new thing is. I've searched pretty hard in this room. I'm not going to scrutinize it. So we're 105 stars. That's the spiral of stars. Do I want this? Yeah, I'll take the Southern Cross. I don't have time to empty my pockets and get down below, but that would have done it. I mean, the Southern Cross is what I need, right? Planetarium. 105. Not inkwell. No inkwell. So I'm going to write that. I'm assuming it's called the Spiral of Stars. We'll see, I guess. Spiral of Stars. Add a word to Spiral of Stars. Then. Oh. Okay. Does it never end? So I don't know how long this is going to be. Okay, I get it. That is very cool, but that just means I need a whole bunch more stars again. Was 5 the Southern Cross? Yes. Yeah, I don't have time to get down to empty my pockets and get down below. I don't know if I'd be even able to empty my pockets. I've got too much stuff. So I'm just gonna keep going. This would have been a good time for a silver key, actually. Okay, Passageway is the only thing that makes sense here. I'm fine with it. We're speedrunning. I should be scrutinizing also. Nothing. Hopefully I'm not looking at things and missing them. I don't think so. North is this way. Cloister of Lydia? Heck yeah. Do it. Great. Oh wow, a lot of keys. From Mrs. Babbage. Say it again. Right. Yeah, Nogula seems kind of inept. It seems like Denny Ravan, before he got screwed over by Randolph, it seems like he was actually a much better groundskeeper. Oh wow. Oh no, I thought I got here exactly at 1:30. I got here before 1:30. Ooh. Is the patience not picking it up? Alright, what I'm going to do here is sit on the chair without the crown. I'm going to wait not only for the sacred hour to start, 1:30, I'm going to wait a full hour from there. Not going to open that either. Not yet, at least. I'm going to wait a full hour until at least 2:30, just in case something happens. So, enjoy the time lapse. Bye-bye. So I'm not massively optimistic about this. But if it's a sacred hour, I feel like I should wait the hour. Now, I don't think I quite got here by 1 PM. So the hour surrounding 1:30 would have been ideal, I think. But 1:30 to 2:30, we're about to find out. Continue to be patient for another 20 seconds or so. Okay, no. Perhaps not. What are your secrets? And I think I have dug pretty deep in this room. I know there's something I'm missing, but if so, I cannot find it. When Denny Ravan, in his original Gardener's Logbook, and I remember this because I transcribed it just last night, he says that this room is undetectable from the outside. Really? How? How's that? I mean, that's the north side of the house, and this bit's sticking out. Yeah, I don't know what he's getting at there. Anyway, let's grab the crown. Crown of blueprints, and yeah, let's move. One thing that pops into my head right now. So, red letters. That one had a ruby. That one has a ruby. This one right here does not have a ruby. This one has a ruby. This one does not have a ruby. Ruby, ruby, ruby. So when Courtney's letter says 2 of the rubies have resurfaced, that all makes sense because I can get 6 from the house from different safes. Oh, I've never tried picking up all 6 safe rubies in one day. Let's add that to the to-do list. Try picking up all 6 rubies in one day. That's something to try. Try to get into room 45 before 1:30 and waiting an entire hour. So I think I wrote this between last time and this time. Tried day 95. Nothing. Oh yeah. I forgot about this. Yep, don't know. We're gonna continue. So I am low on steps, so I need to prioritize getting me some steps. Have I looked up in here? Yes. Alright. Don't want that. These are sealed. I don't think I can do anything in here. Back to the cloister. Now, shop rooms would be good. No, I want to go east for some reason. I'm a bit tempted to redraw, but the rotunda might be okay as well. It's quite expensive. I don't really want to use my last redraw on this. Do you know what? The drawing was fine. I can actually move towards getting all the rubies. I need to worry about steps though. I think that I have looked quite hard in this room. I don't think I need to carefully scrutinize it. Just grab the movie, ruby, and go. All right, north. Something that points to the right, please. Well, I can rewind, can't I? Classroom or the mail room. I'm very cut off on this side, so I kind of prefer the classroom just to get me around the bend. I'm taking the classroom. I think I have looked very hard in the classroom. I don't think I'm going to spend much time on it. Oh, that's really nice. So a couple steps from this, but it ain't much. And lockpick, yes. So I get some redraws here, which is great. I'm tempted to get the office because there's a ruby there, because of what I was talking about. I'm gonna do it. Ruby. And let's scrutinize. Again, this is another room that I think that I have looked very carefully in. Whose writing is this? It's not Babbage's writing. And it's not Herbert's writing. And it's not Bridgette's writing. So I don't know. I don't think this is Herbert's writing either. Or Babbage's. Very mysterious. I know I've done this before, but I'm still suspicious about why they wanted to brighten the picture of her and which room it's for. I don't think I've got any need to use the terminal here. Okay, southwards. Use lockpick. Not lockpick, key. The veranda's good. I don't really care about green items today, but I don't want to be cut off, so I'm just going to do it. Guess I don't mind the sledgehammer. Okay, pretty satisfied here. Can't lockpick. Got tons of keys. Let's use them. Dining room would be a wise move. Let me check the soil quality. This would be rank 7. Rich soil. I should get the courtyard. I'm playing with fire here because I'm low on steps. but I'm doing it. That security door is a shame. Great. Give me some turnips. What? In a rich soil room? That's more like it. Oh, rich soil, my foot. 1 coin. 3 gems. Okay. Too bad I don't have a keycard, because now I'm very worried about steps. Hopefully the shoes will save me. Come on, shoes, save me. The shoes were useless there. Do I want to use the silver key here? No. I'm totally fine with the whole way here. Commissary is probably a good idea. It might have bananas or something. Yeah, I'll do it. I do want more tomorrow rooms, though. Right, scrutinize. Cigarette machine, I think. Dirigiblocks cabinet. Water cooler. Ceiling? There's nothing interesting. It doesn't look like there's anything in the bin. Do you have bananas? Good. Yeah, I'll buy all your gems. I won't buy your keys. I've got enough keys. Okay, this is the same... exactly the same as in security. With and without. That's actually what clued me in as to how that worked. Closed from day 12 to day 16, which is nonsense. And that is it. What about this bin? Nothing, it seems. Misaligned textures. Maid's Day sale. 2 days only. Day 20 and 21. Okay, still worried about steps, but I suppose I am not dead yet. Let's redraw. I have a lot of dice. Vestibule would be acceptable. Yes. And let's go west. I guess I don't need to. Actually, I guess I can use the lockpick. Yeah. Dining room. Easy choice there. It's talking about the lunchbox. Let's grab it. That is 10 steps. That is welcome. Pizza, I think that's... it wants the furnace. And realistically, I'm not going to grab the furnace. So I'll just eat it. Have dinner. Right, that's much more comfortable. Okay, let's go north. Do you know what? Let's tunnel. Let's tunnel off the top side. And see if we get another prize. Bit of a waste of the rooks thingy. Oh, chest. I don't know if this counts as a prize. Car keys. So maybe I'll write that down. Tunnel. Chest in the entrance of the last tunnel. I'm not sure if this is the new prize or if that's random chance. But let's see what is over here. 2 gems. Okay. What did I have last time? 2 gems and an orange/pink Moraj box. Same as just the entrance of the last tunnel. There. We're still 2 gems, but no Moraj box. I mean, that's as expected. I didn't expect another Moraj box. Just in the entrance. Okay. So, back south we go. Hope the shoes will soak up some of these steps. Not helping today. These napkins always make me think it's treasure maps. Okay. Southward bound. What do I really want today? I've got the Blessing of the Monk. I've got 4 days worth of it, so I've got 4 chances to get something cool. I definitely want a treasure trove as one of those. I don't mind dead ends here. I don't really care about the allowance, although the 10 steps would be nice, but I'll get the mailroom. Let's go in. I probably shouldn't have gone in. Sometimes there's an item. I've recently read all of these. I read this when I was doing my transcriptions yesterday. Actually, that one was today. Yeah, okay. And I think I've looked very hard in this room before. So, back through the vestibule. And south. Don't really want that. I don't mind a dead end here either. Would I prefer a clock tower or planetarium? I'm not going to win the day in the planetarium. So that's not too useful to me. Clock tower will help me for tomorrow, so let's do that. Do I want to scrutinize in here? Do you know what? I may as well go in case it's got the silver stopwatch. It might save me a few steps, and that might be useful. Although I feel like I've got enough for the rest of the day. It does have a stopwatch today. Yeah, so on this one, on these ones, all these inner cogs that are working. But on this one, that cog is turning, but the others are not. And there's none up top. These have all got some up top. So maybe some cogs are just missing. Well, it's broken, whatever it is. Or it's supposed to be that way, I don't know. Still don't have a queen. I should get a room with a queen. Right, my plan is back through the passageway. In fact, go through the observatory as well. Go west from the weight room. I don't remember if that's a security door or something. I hope not. Both west and east from the weight room. That's not a security door. Nor is this. Good. I don't think I want to risk lost and found, so why can't I toss that one from the pool? I don't want either of those. I'll use one of these. Oh, I should have... Unusual and rare? Do I want that? I'd much rather have a tomorrow room. Come on, give me a tomorrow room. Do I want to launder currency? No, I don't think so. I guess I'll get the aquarium. I can dig in there. Oh, compass and a key. I have more gems than I need. I don't think there's anything for me to find in here, so I'm not going to search. I should at least look at the ceiling, though. No, alright. Ah, that was a security door. I'd forgotten about that. That's okay. Back through the throne room and then west. I need a treasure trove. Give me a treasure trove. I'm never going to want that. I have the keys. I mean the car keys. Let's do it. I haven't had the car keys for a while. I searched this room very carefully when looking for the blueprints memo. What is... Oh, that's the battery pack. It looked like a bomb. Secret garden key. And the battery. Okay, cool. I thought that I found a battery pack on this shelf one time, but maybe it was actually in here. This is Babbage's writing. This is supposed to be an acronym for something. Oh. Oh. And that is, what's her name's writing? Bridget. So, for all Randolph saying, oh, all of the other staff members are perfectly trustworthy. I mean, Bridget, Christoph, and Denny are all doing this moonshine trade under his nose. So, I don't know, Randolph seems a bit dim, maybe. Or they were sneaky. And he just didn't know, I suppose. Right, do I want the silver key here? Yeah, let's use it. I suppose a great hall's good. 8 triggers. Lockpick successful. May as well. Nothing links to it, but that's okay. It's still fun. Lockpick is doing well for me today. Three for 3. It's the door. Do you know, I've got so many keys. I know this is the dead end, but what can I say? I love to be complete. Alright. The lockpick is now 3 for 5, I think, or 3 for 5. Oh, 3 for 6? There it is. Okay, which way do I want to go? Let's go west. Give me a tread. Ah, there it is. And the dovecot popped up, that's great. So that means I can rotate the treasure trove, and I will certainly be falling asleep in the treasure trove today. Hopefully to find the true treasure of the trove. Should I even bother picking all this up? I guess I will. Just to stop that incessant beeping. Now, this is another room that I think that I have looked hard enough in. Where was I before? The Great Hall. Yeah, I've scrutinized that pretty closely, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for me to find in here. Okay, the box is pink with a moon. So let's look at those notes. Treasure trove. Oh, I've gone too far. Here. Day 95, box 29, pink box, moon symbol. So, if it's a pink box and a moon, it's always false. Okay, easy. Oh, and also the next 4 after day 83 are false. So this is going to be false by 2 different rules. Hopefully it's something which is useful to be false. There's an antechamber lever hidden in the drawing room. No, there isn't. Okay. Oh, let's write down... Okay. Colors. Day 95. Green printed memo. There is an antechamber lever hidden in the drawing room. False. By day 81. Okay, so not massively useful today. However, I can fall asleep in here and hopefully find the true treasure. Okay, oh, study. Bit late, but I'll take it. Lots of redraws available, so I can get as many more... I've got the queen now, and as many more... Oh, keycard, nice. Not that I really need it anymore. As many more... What am I trying to say? As many more tomorrow rooms as I can now, since that is a powerful source of redraws. Okay, I have a few doors going into this area, so let's just try and do as much as we can. Okay, lockpick. I don't love any of these. Do you know, I think I'll just do the planetarium and turn around. I just want the tomorrow rooms. Yeah, let's do it. No, I shouldn't be spending my steps. Maybe there's an item. No. And I think I've looked carefully enough in here. Okay, so hallway, hallway, trophy or throne. In fact, I've got the key card now, so I could go back up there. I'm a bit worried about steps. Maybe I can find a kitchen. That would be good. Funeral parlor, chapel, indoor nursery. I don't really want any of these. Conference. Dark. I don't want the dark room. Conference room would be fine. I can always come back to it. Aquarium's better. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Shoe. A lever. And a gem. I shouldn't be... No, never mind. Never mind. I was about to say I shouldn't be picking up things that I don't want to keep for tomorrow, but I don't have the moon pendant, so it doesn't matter. I'll probably take the kitchen, but I've got so many gems that let's just do a couple of redraws in case I get something more interesting. Showroom is tempting as well. No, I'm going to go back and grab the kitchen. I'm worried about steps. So, spend all our money in here, and I should scrutinize. I think I have looked quite carefully in here, but... Yeah, do you know what? If you had asked me, hey, did you actually look carefully in the Blackbridge Grotto? I probably would have thought about that and said, no, maybe not, I should look harder. Whereas if you asked me if I looked carefully in the kitchen, yeah. I remember checking all the cabinets, looking at the oven. Then again, no doubt there is something I've missed. Okay, let's have some food. Just buy them out. All of the bananas. Tomato soup's not going to do much for me. I think I've got 2 red rooms, so I guess it's not terrible. So it's 5 for every red room. I've got the weight room too. And 2 starfish aquariums. So yeah, 15 for that. Okay, now I'm flush on steps, no more worries. Okay, back we go. Is it this way? Yeah. Throne room? Yeah. Do I have a bishop? I don't have a bishop, do I? I should prioritize getting a bishop. Second guessing myself again on whether I'm going the right way. While I'm here, I'm going to go down because I want to get all the gems. I can't get all the gems. I can't get all the gems because I don't have the the shelter. Yeah, I can't do it. So I'll just go straight back up again. So it was a bit of a waste of rooms to get some of those rooms just for their safes. Okay, this way. Yeah, tomorrow room that goes where I want to go. Certainly. Oh, I actually want to go the other way. I want to go here. And I want a tomorrow room. Don't really care which. No thanks. No thanks. I want to think more about the TH, but I don't think I actually need this room to do that. They're not tomorrow rooms. Oh, I'm somewhat tempted to get the pool, just because the sauna would be nice to have. Attic is a bishop. I should do it. Let's grab the stuff. 1, 2. What? Has that always been here? These dust particles? I noticed that in the room 46 or somewhere. Dining room? Somewhere as well. I don't remember them being there. I wonder if the game's been patched and added that in. That was 1, 2, 3, I think. 4. Always look at this. Five, 6, 7. I might have miscounted. Oh no, 8. I don't need all these things. But I wanted the bishop. Now we have it. This is another room where I think I have looked quite hard. And I don't think that I need to do it again. Okay, where now? Let's look at this again. There's nothing I can do with this, right? No, I don't think so. Okay, we go back through the Nook. Do we? We can, yeah. Doesn't really matter. And here... What do I want? Tomorrow rooms, I suppose. Might be able to get a moon pendant. I can always backtrack, right? What happens if you backtrack to where I threw something away? Oh, I get another chance to get it, even though apparently it's out of the pool. Yeah, I will take the showroom. Hopefully they've got a moon pendant for me. They do. And I would love to start with any of these things tomorrow, so I'll grab them all. Coupons. Coupons on buying out the showroom. I screwed up. I thought that I had another door through to this area. Oh well, I guess that's all of my lockpicking skill for today. Ah, look, 10 times on day 87, it wouldn't let me get any more than that. 10 times on day 95. Total 40. I wonder if the total is 46. I mean the maximum. Okay, so no big deal that I didn't get more rooms. I suppose it's time for end of day checklist. So, but before that, I'm going to go out to the thing, the precipice. Do I have any reason to go to Blackbridge? I don't think so. Oh, I thought it wasn't moving for a second. Thought maybe I'd forgotten to turn on one of the gas things. Alright, here we go. Was I just seeing more dust particles? Maybe not. Glitch. I wanted to transcribe these. I can always look for footage. Like the first time I ever went to the precipice, I would have read that. Now, a worry that I have is, I want to know what that is. A worry that I have is if I punch in the chess puzzle, then this will close. I don't think we really need to go down there right now. Although the Southern Cross is in the sky right now. So I'm going to go down there just in case, you know, something's lit up. Because the Southern Cross is out. And these are all unlocked, right? No, I have to solve them again. That's a bit annoying, but I know what's in them. Okay, it looks like nothing's changed in here. I'm guessing that's King Oris. Right, I hope that doesn't close. It will be an annoyance if it does. Okay. So... I've got a knight at security. Just here. Got a rook in the Nook just north of that. I have an office top right. I have the study 3rd rank on the left. I have bishop 4th rank on the right. And pawns are everywhere. Apparently not everywhere. See, that symbol is there. The antechamber. Oh, come on. Surely I've got pawns all over the place. Is it not letting me do it anymore? Wait, where do I definitely have a pawn? Treasure Trove has a rook? I forget. What definitely has... Okay, I've got a... Yes. I don't have a den today. Storeroom... I've got a drawing room. Where's my drawing room? Ah. Rank 8. Right of center. There we go. So I just tried every space except that one. Okay, so it hasn't closed. Wait. That said permanent power. Is it... Did it always say that? Hang on, there... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pawn, knight, bishop, queen, king, rook. Where's the bishop? I mean, the bishop one was useless. But... choose a colour. Where is the chosen colour more likely to be drawn when drafting? 4 times. Keys. Oops. I think I want the armory right now. This is cool too. And that lets you get bishop. Even though I don't have the option of bishop now. That's weird, isn't it? Now I'm gonna get... Am I gonna get knight? Yeah, I'm gonna get the knight. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. Okay. So that has stayed open. But yeah, you don't have the option for the bishop power anymore. Interesting. I might actually note that down. Great. Okay, so I'm going to get back up to surface level and then check my to-do list. I mean my end of day checklist. We do it on the ride up. End of day checklist. Axe, no. Upgrade discs, no. Treasure map, I do have one, but what's the point? I don't really want to start with it next time, so I kind of actually do want to use it. So I will. Chess puzzle update, done. quest bedroom. Did I get one? No, I didn't get one. Quest bedroom, no. Spend money, done that. Moon pendant craft things. I don't have a workshop. I don't have a trading post. Don't have repellent. I don't have any safes. I checked that already. I don't want to spread money. I did the puzzle. No freezer. No conservatory. I do need to go to the coat check. I do need to deal with the blessing. And I'm not going to do that because of the blessing. Alright. So. Treasure map. Let's have a look. It is rank 1. I don't have a cursor here. It's so annoying. Rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in from the center. So that is, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the clock tower. Never had one in the clock tower before. It's fun. Got tons of steps. Not worried about that. Throne room. Oh, it's a bit of an annoying route. Yeah, just one fewer item that the moon pendant might give me tomorrow. I think it's worth spending the extra minute. How much of this route can I remember? No, I'm not sure. Oh, it doesn't matter. Damn it. Oh, I didn't get any allowance from the cloister. That's okay. This looks like the spot. This looks like the spot. This looks like the spot. Am I in the wrong space? Oh, no, there it is. Time to start digging. I had to press again, damn it. It contains 8 gems. The treasure map is honestly not very valuable at this stage in the game, I think. So that's done now. Coat check is... Oh, way at the beginning. I should have done that on the way. Damn it. Is it even this way? Yes. Sure. Spiral of Stars. That is cool. Does it never end? Yeah. Finally I know what that Spiral of Stars means. Does it never end? Throne room hallway. I think it's this way. Oops. Yeah. That hand reaching up is very similar to the hand reaching up next to the cursed coffer. I wonder if that's on purpose. Okay, coat check. I think I was remembering another recent day where the coat check was way up at the north of the house. Jackhammer. So, tomorrow I could be starting with... Oh, I still have the treasure map? Oh, I thought it would get consumed, so that was just a waste of time. That's okay. Hopefully I'll get something cool. Do I keep the car keys as well? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, the trading post is pretty good for getting rid of shit. But then you've still got to spend those things. I'm talking, of course, about emptying my pockets for the Court of Ares. I don't know quite how that's going to work, honestly. Anyway, that's that. And blessing things. So now I need to get myself back to the treasure trove. So back we go again. Yeah, that was poor planning. Glad I had the steps for it. I'm not sure. Okay. This is actually really exciting. I want more stars as well, though. Hang on. So, quick look at this. Laundry room. Stars. Stars swap with allowance. That is a reason to get as much allowance as I can. If I did another star swap with allowance, I would still have a perfectly good amount of allowance, but 140 stars. So I should be getting allowance as fast as I can. I should be getting that quest bedroom every single time, gambling for it. Maybe even get more casinos. Can you get more than one quest bedroom via the Chamber of Mirrors? As much allowance as I can, and then trade it. So something like 190, I think will be perfect, because the 90 was amazing. That gave me this. That gave me the Southern Cross, and hang on, what did it give me? Inkwell, Diamondus Major, Clavis, Diamondus Minor, Slice, Twins, Southern Cross, Farmer's Apple. So no Draxus. I don't know if I need Draxus for the Ares Court, but I might. But 190 should be Spiral of Stars plus all of that. Anyway, I was halfway through saying I am excited because I think I'm right about this Treasure of the Trove thing. I think I'm right about it. So if I'm falling asleep in here, let me check this. Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room in your house, you will have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the following day. So I'll have the treasure trove in the outer room. I will be in the treasure troves. So the true treasure of the trove is in this room, but I will not be in the house because the true treasure of the trove is not in the house. I'm excited. I'm excited. Where am I going to sleep in here? There's nowhere good. Like on the altar would be a weird place to sleep. I don't know. Is there anything soft? Oh, this room sucks. Just sleeping on the stone floor. I think the worst I've ever slept on was carpet. Even sleeping outside on the dirt is more comfortable than sleeping on carpet, and I've never tried to sleep on concrete, I think. Yeah, there's nothing good. Use that stone as a pillow, I guess. Cuddle up to this knight. Jeez. Brutal. At least there's torches for warmth. Alright, anyway, I'm just being silly here. So that is it. Let's call it a day. I've finished all the things on my end of day checklist. And I would say that was a pretty good day. Silly mistake at the end to get the showroom here. I thought I had more doors. I thought this door would get me to the other areas. I don't know. I guess I'm not super sad about getting the showroom. It's you know, I got the moon pendant from it, so that sets me up for tomorrow a bit better. And I've got a lot of tomorrow rooms. Mail room, clock tower. No freezer, but then again I wasn't allowed the freezer today. Yeah, a lot of good things. I won't have any special gems, but hey, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know what I would have wanted in the last 3 rooms anyway. It doesn't matter much. Yeah, so another day. Obviously not tomorrow. Obviously not while I've got the Blessing of the Monk. But another day, something that I'd like is to get the shelter outside and try to get all 6 rubies, just in case something happens. I don't know if it would. Maybe not even, but yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, where's the family core going to be input? You know, I've got to do all those weird operations on those numbers, but then what do I do with it? I don't know. Anyway, that's that for today. Thanks so much, as always, for joining me. Until next time, bye-bye.